to me. So how do we turn it in? Look out. Hold on one sec here. Okay. Let's go ahead and call this sheet, how about renderings? And A202 is fine. Okay. So we're going to be printing 2 sheets. So this is the way you're going to do it. You're going to go to File, Print. Now you're going to be printing Bluebeam PDF. We're not printing a physical drawing. We're printing a PDF. We've done that in here before, correct? Okay. So Bluebeam PDF. You can come down here to Setup. It's going to be Zoom. 100% is right. Center. The most important one here, not letter. Not letter. Arc D, 24 by 36. If you print on Arc A, you're going to get a little teeny little micro drawing that's going to be way too small. Okay. All right. Arc D, landscape and raster. You need raster here because we have pictures. So zoom, 100%. Center. Of course, this Bluebeam PDF. Arc D. Now, if you're not seeing Arc D there, it just might mean that you forgot to do Bluebeam PDF and you left it to something else was already there. Okay. Landscape. Whoops. Landscape and raster. Hit OK. Now, do you see these buttons right here? Now, real important here. See how they're kind of toggling back and forth up here? See those? I want you to do selected views and sheets, but it's going to try to be evil. It's going to try to make it go to separate files. I do not want that. I want you to check combine multiple selected views onto a single file. What's going to happen is if you don't choose that button, let's say at 100 sheets, it would literally give you 100 PDFs. Nobody wants that. We want one PDF and 100 sheets. Make sense? We're going to have one PDF with 2 sheets on it. Okay. So combine multiple selected views into a single file, selected views and sheets. Now, once you do the selected views and sheets, you're going to hit the select button. Now, in theory, you could do all of these, but we don't want to do that, obviously. We just want to do the 2 sheets that we're doing, right? So I'm going to uncheck views completely. Now I have my sheets. Obviously, the ones that we want to do, the floor plan and the renderings. I'm not interested in the other 2 right now, okay? Maybe later on, we may put the whole package together, but right now, just the floor plan and the renderings. Now, when we do this, it does not give you a preview when you do multiple sheets. So you don't get that. So you just have to go for it. Now, where you want to save it, I'm going to go ahead and hit OK. It's going to hug and chug, and it's going to ask where you want to save it. My suggestion is to save it in that same folder. Oops, that's not where I want it. Let's see. I'm going to go to my documents. Let's see. Intro, period 5. Any idea where I should save it? Okay. And we already have a couple of them over here, right? Now, give me a good name on here. So Tuscan plan, probably what, floor plan or something like that. Obviously, don't save it as whatever you've already done, right? So floor plan is fine. Save. Make sure your name is in the name. Make sure it's not my name for those of you who use my file. And it's going to convert. I highly suggest you give yourself 10 or 15 minutes to make this happen. Because if you have any issues, unless you want to stay after school, and that's fine, you have time to go back and fix it. What you need to make sure is that it prints the way you thought it was going to print, basically. So if you did it correctly, It should look like this. You see the margin down there in the bottom. If you window in and out, it should window nicely. And then if I go to the next page, right there, it should take you to the next page. So I can go back and forth. It's a 2-page document. It's not 2 separate files. Okay, 2-page document. All right. Then when you're done, then of course you're going to wherever you saved it, near my documents. Right-click copy. And we're going to go ahead and put that in the submit folder, kind of the same way we did before. Labs, Brown, submit, period 5. Any guesses on where you might put this floor plan with renderings? Yeah, where's this? Tuscan floor plan and renderings. I will not look for it in another folder. If it's there, then I'm not going to find it in these. Okay, so don't put it there. All right. And then right-click and paste. Okay, remember, you only see yours. You don't see everybody else's, okay? Questions on that? Yep. I'm going to create a revisions folder for it, and I'll give you guys a week. So I'll put that up tomorrow or something like that, yeah. Good question. So remember, you know, guys know my style by now. It's been a half a year. Turn it in. Don't not turn it in. If you don't turn it in, it's a 0. If you need more time or you're going to go back and fix it, then you have a week to go back and fix it. No worries. Okay. All right. Well, hurry up. I'm taking all your time here. Huh? All right.